guys, I'm back with another video. The camera on my new phone is pretty rubbish, so if the quality is not up to par, that is why. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and do a little bit of a catch up, and yeah, I don't have too much exciting news to report, but it's not always about the big exciting things. So I feel like recently I've been proud of myself because I've been going to the gym consistently, and when I went to the gym last summer, I went like really hard at it for a few months, but I was pushing myself too hard, and even on the days when I didn't feel up for it, I would really push myself, and I made less progress because I was just exhausting myself, and I just wasn't giving the gym enough strength and attention because I didn't have it in me. And I think what I've learned is that shorter workouts and, working out when you have the energy is much better than sorry, I'm still recovering from a cough. It's much better than trying to force yourself to work out when you don't have it in you, or trying to do really long workouts or set extreme targets. And I've noticed that since I've made my workouts an average of 20 to 30 minutes every day, that I've been able to progress a lot faster in terms of how much weight I'm lifting and how I feel and how much more I'm feeling motivated than I was before. I know a lot of people can go to the gym for like an hour every single day, and maybe if I didn't have children I would be one of those people, but since I do have kids, that's energy that I don't actually have in me. And so yeah, I just work out for 30 minutes every day, and my workouts have felt a lot better, and I've actually enjoyed them because I know it's not like a really long time period. And before, when I'd work out for an hour, after half an hour I'd be like, oh my god, I'm only just halfway through, and by that point I was already done. So yeah, it feels good. I feel like I'm doing really well. Like on the leg press I'm doing 310 pounds, so 140 kilograms, and I find that impressive. Like as a girl, I think that's pretty good, and I'm really enjoying like trying out new machines. And for me, the gym is like my break because I'm a full-time stay-at-home mum. I don't really get much breaks apart from when I'm in the shower and my boyfriend watches them, so it feels like my time to refresh and a way to focus on myself and focus on improving and doing something healthy for myself. So yeah, it definitely makes me feel better about myself. And I know that I'm only in my 20s, so I'm not like, aging shouldn't be that big of a deal for me, but I've always just grown up really, really hyper aware of aging. I think it's because my mum had me when she was 46, and I always grew up with this extreme awareness that I had an elder mum and an elder dad, and then my friends. And I got really scared growing up. I got really scared knowing that my parents would die when I was probably in my 30s or 40s, and it really kind of disturbed me. And a lot of relatives I knew died, and so I just grew up with this huge awareness of like kind of aging and death, and it just really negatively impacted me. And as I grow older, I try to turn it into something more positive and more like of a motivation to take care of myself and improve myself. And that's not to say I'm perfect. I don't eat a perfectly raw diet. I don't eat pure by any means. I try to incorporate healthy foods into my diet and have healthy, nutritious meals. But at the same time, I'm also, as average as every other person in that I enjoy, the odd sweet treat. To be honest, not that odd sweet treat. Probably have something sweet every single day. tonight we had spaghetti carbonara and cheesecake, so an example. Um, but yeah, it's about kind of getting the right balance of enjoying life but also taking care of yourself and having structure and ways to keep healthy and fit without it feeling too restrictive. And on top of that, I've really taken up to doing a lot of reading. I've read a few good books, which I'll just list off the top of my head because some of them I got from the library and I don't actually have physically. But I read the first two books in the Twisted series by Anna Huang, which was Twisted Love and then I think it was Twisted Hate. And they were really, really good. And I'm actually currently reading I think it's the Kings of Sin series, which is like a series about billionaire romances and stuff by Anna Huang. And I'm currently reading King of Wrath, which I think the Kings of Sin series really isn't quite as good as the Twisted series, but I'm still enjoying it. And I think it's really good to just read. God, it's embarrassing. I feel like every time I film these videos, like my voice breaks from coughing. This is what happens when you have kids and they go to school. They bring everything home to you. And my immune system's just not that good. But yeah, so I've been enjoying reading. I'm trying to keep up with journaling. I just started my journal, but sometimes I get into a bit of a slump and I find it hard to get motivated in my writing. And I'm just like, oh, if anyone read this diary, they'd find it so boring. Like, I get jealous of people that can write their diaries so poetically and make everything sound so like they're deep in thought about all these interesting things, and I'm just like, today this is what happened, but it's my diary. So yeah, and yeah, I've just been being a mom, doing mom things, going to playgrounds, soft play, the usual. um, and yeah, I don't know. At some point, I want to talk more in depth about kind of how I'm feeling about life back in England after living in America, because I'm not all that satisfied here. Not to say that I was in America, but I think having lived here, grown up here, then gone to America, and then come back, now I have a clear view for what I like, and I definitely much prefer America than England. I don't even know if I can go back to America because I went there on an ESTA and then I overstayed the ESTA in hopes of getting citizenship through a process called a change of status. But then me and my husband at the time separated, and anyway, long story short, I ended up overstaying the visa. And I heard if you overstay your visa, everything seems to lead towards you being banned to re-enter USA for 10 years. And even if you do re-enter, it's under like extreme circumstances that you're allowed to. So I don't even have the money to speak to an immigration lawyer, to find out information, to find out what to do. And a lot of the time, that's hard. And my boyfriend has a 15-year-old daughter that lives there, so we're always trying to just enjoy what we have here and enjoy life. But at the same time, we realised pretty soon after coming here that we made the wrong choice. And I came here because of my health problems. But the healthcare system, like, I hate to say this if anyone's like a British nurse or doctor watching this, but I'm sure you're aware of it, that the British healthcare system has turned to complete dog shit. And it was just a huge disappointment coming back here, but I have healthy children and we're trying to get by in life and enjoy what we can. Anyway, I didn't have anything too exciting to update you on, but I figured I just wanted to come on here and have a quick chat. Bye.